is 4 mobility exercises and or stretches, and we wrap it up with a strengthener. This week we are going to start off with a quad stretch, working the quads. So let's hold on to something, and then we're going to just pull our leg up towards our butt, and then we're just going to pull. All we're going to do here is just pull a little bit, keep the butt tight. So I don't want you arching from your low back like this. You know, keep your abs tight, your butt tight, and then if you want, you can keep your knee a little bit closer to the middle part of your body. So basically touch your inner thighs together and you'll get a little bit better stretch too. We are going to shoot for 1 minute. I gotta grab my timer. I always forget my timer. All right, so we'll grab the timer and we will put 1 minute on the clock. And here we go. Let's get into that stretch. So keep the abs tucked under, or the tucked in, and then we get a good stretch on our quads. When we start arching our low back, we don't get as an effective stretch. You'll still feel it for sure, but if you tighten those abs and butt, you'll probably notice that your quads will get a better stretch. So let's shoot for 30 more seconds. If this gets uncomfortable, you can always back off and then come back into the stretch. All right, let's hold it a little bit longer. Heel to butt. Ooh, that feels good. Let's go 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's reset. Let's do the other side. Just switch hands and let's get it started. Quad stretch, going into the hip flexor as well. Whoa. Super important here. And then on the next one, we're gonna hit a little bit more of a lower body stretch. It's a good classic stretch. You probably have done this before. Yeah, about 30 more seconds to go. Good. Keep the legs close to each other and then pull straight back. You can also do it without holding on to anything, work on that balance. 15 seconds to go, almost done. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. So 1 minute each side, a standing quad stretch. Now we're gonna go into a half kneeling groin stretch. One knee on the ground. We're going to keep one leg out in front for now, but now we're going to swing it out to the side. So about 90 degrees out to the side, and we're going to keep our hips and upper body facing forward, and then we're just going to shift out to the side, getting a good groin stretch. Love this one. So from here, knee going straight out. If you don't have this range of motion, it could always be, you know, kicked in a little bit, and you might just go at a little bit more of a slight angle. That's totally cool too. So from here, we'll shift out, get that good stretch. We'll rock it back. 10 reps each side. We don't need a timer for this one, so here we go. Good, feel that stretch. Bring it back. Good, 2. If you need a bigger stretch, just kick your foot out even further, and that makes it way tougher. Good, 3. Good, 4. Good, 5. Remember, try to keep everything pointing forward. Good, 6. Good, 7. Good, 8. 9. And 10. Let's switch sides. Good, 1. Good, 2. Good, 3. Good, 4. Good, 5. Good, 6. 7. Good, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Half kneeling groin stretch. Let's go into our third one. This is gonna be the puppy pose. We're gonna start off with our knees on the ground. Let's get set here. So on all fours, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. We're gonna just reach our arms out in front of us. Don't move the knees though. Let me just grab a couple pads for my knees just because the floor is a little hard. All right, here we go. So knees under hips, hands under shoulders, and then without moving your lower body, we're just going to reach our arms out in front. And then we're just going to drop our chest to the floor. So it's very similar to child's pose. Child's pose would be from here to here. Puppy pose is arms out in front, and then just dropping the chest to the ground, working that mid back. We're gonna hold this for 60 seconds, working that mid back. And here we go. Rest your head on the floor, just like this. If you have to come out of this stretch, you can always just take a quick break, but we're gonna shoot for 1 minute. And just go ahead and relax in this position. It's a great position. And breathe. Drop that chest to the floor, working that T-spine extension. It's a great stretch. Just hang out in this position. If your shoulders start to bother you, you can always go into that child's pose too. That should be a little bit easier for the shoulders. But if you can hack it, if you can handle it, and you got the range of motion, let's stick with this one. See what we got for time here. 2 seconds to go. 1. All right. 1 minute on that puppy pose. And now we're gonna basically stay in that same position, but we're gonna go into threading the needle. So a couple yoga moves here to finish off this routine. And threading the needle, we'll get back into that all fours position. I like to bend one elbow and then just drop the upper body to the floor, getting that good twist in the upper body. A lot of times we twist to the outside, but now we're gonna twist in. All right, 30 seconds to finish up the stretches. Here we go. Just drop that chest and rotate your sternum towards the other side. So really feel like there's something on your chest and you're trying to point that thing on your chest this way. Getting a good twist in that upper body. Almost done. 15 seconds already passed by. Good. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch it up. 30 seconds on the other side. Drop that head to the floor too if you want to. And breathe it out. Twist. Feels great. All right, 5 more seconds to go. All right, 30 seconds on that threading the needle. And that's it for the stretches this week. But as always, we must finish it up with a strengthener. This week, we're gonna hit up that side plank. Forearm on the ground. Keep your whole body straight. That's the key. Give you a couple of variations. Both legs up top, press down into the ground, kick up, butt tight, abs tight, push into the floor. That's variation 1. Bend the knees, pop up, butt forward. Variation 2. Find which one works best for you. We're gonna hold it for 30 seconds. If you can do 60 seconds, that would be great too, but let's shoot for 30 seconds and just hold that position. Here we go. Again, in this position, keep that butt tight. Imagine there was a big pane of glass coming straight down your body. We wanna make sure that it would be just as straight as that big pane of glass. Hold it, hold it. Make sure you're pushing into the ground. Push your feet into the ground. That's gonna drive your hip up, working all those muscles on the side of the body. It's probably gonna help with your back pain too, if you can strengthen up these core muscles. 30 seconds. Switch it up to the other side. I'm gonna put my feet right here and let's go, 30 seconds. So one thing we forget to do is we stretch out our lower body and lower back, but we don't strengthen it. We have to really strengthen these muscles to reduce the pain and just get it more resilient. So this is great for that crazy QL muscle that always is hurting a lot of people. So again, butt tight, hips up, almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, that is awesome. All right, you guys did it. 30 seconds each side, side plank. And that is it for this week's weekly routine. Should take about 9 minutes or so, give or take, or minute or two. I don't know, I said that funny. Should take 9 minutes, give or take a minute or so. And then remember, minimum 1 time a day. I personally like to do it twice a day, but minimum 1 time a day. It's all about consistency to see results. I will see you guys next week.